Please assume an attitude of respect as your state officers present a reflection ceremony titled People Who Build.
To build is to construct, create, or strengthen. Every day we see something being built, whether it's a house, an office building, or a skyscraper. As we pass by these structures, there's always something different going on. We see the machines, the materials, and all of the action. But sometimes we miss something. The people who build.
Lincoln logs, Legos, snowmen, and forts. I think that it's a pretty safe bet that we've all built something with these at some point during our lives. For most of us, it probably wasn't recently, but we remember it fondly. For those few hours we would spend building our next creation, it was the very most important thing in the entire world. We refused to stop until it was finished, and we never, ever gave up. And when we did finish, it was the greatest feeling. We had really accomplished something. As children, we did not take building lightly. What we were doing was important. It mattered. We can all learn a powerful lesson from children everywhere. They have fun. They ask for help when they need it. They do not give up. They try harder. They do not see limits. They see possibilities. They do not destroy. They create. Children build.
Contractor. What comes to your mind when you hear the word contractor? Webster defines contractor as someone who contracts to provide work or provide supplies. Some may picture a man standing outside of a work site with a hard hat on and a blueprint rolled up in his hand. A contractor provides all the supplies for a work site. Without a contractor, there would be no supplies for the workers to use, and everything would be a mess. Contractors build.
In 1793, the United States experienced immense change in production as well as economic growth due to one man's invention. Eli Whitney, an American inventor, developed the cotton gin, a machine used to take the seeds out of cotton, a process which had prior been extremely labor-intensive. After the creation of the cotton gin, cotton became America's #1 crop. Cotton was king. In 1795, the United States was producing 1,500 pounds of cotton. By 1800, we increased production to 35,000 pounds. By 1815, production had moved to over 100,000 pounds. By 1848, we had increased production over 600 times at over 1 million pounds of cotton. This increase in cotton production led to the Industrial Revolution and made the United States one of the top nations in the world. Eli Whitney was an innovator. Innovators like Eli Whitney developed the world and people around them. Innovators build.
Most of us would say that standing up for what we believe in is fairly easy. However, would you still say it's easy if your life is threatened because of it? Education is something that we take for granted here in the United States. Malala Yousafzai, a 14-year-old girl in Pakistan, has been standing up for women's education. Where she comes from, people are criticized for sending their kids to school, especially if they were a girl. Malala knew the risks every day when she got on that school bus, but she wasn't about to give up this fight. She wrote blogs detailing what her life is like, living in a place where she is criticized just for going to school. Then, on October 9th, 2012, Malala was shot in the head and neck on her way home from school. This encouraged a petition to be sent out demanding all children be in school by 2015. A 14-year-old girl was willing to risk her life to change her country and eventually the world. She helped build the foundation to allow every child the chance at getting an education. Anyone can make a difference, no matter where you live, what language you speak, or how old you are. People around the world build.
Everyone in here has at least one advisor. Advisors teach us so much more than just agriculture. They teach us about learning, leadership, and life. Each advisor cares about their students and chapter very much. This is reflected by the countless hours spent traveling, in meetings, or at practices, all for us. Being an advisor is a lot of work. We commend our advisors who are constantly working to improve our chapters, or even enough to build it from the ground up. This year, we were joined by 2 new chapters. It is not easy to start a new FFA chapter or to keep one running effectively. It takes dedication, determination, and passion for the FFA and for you, the members. It is thanks to them that we are all here. It is thanks to them that Nevada FFA has 1,934 members. It is thanks to them that we continue to grow. Advisors build.
In 1928, 33 farm boys from 18 different states met in a Baltimore hotel and formed this wonderful youth organization that brings us all here today. By 1935, just 7 years later, FFA membership topped 100,000 with more than 3,900 chapters in 47 different states. Those 33 members built this organization. They founded this organization to be strong and to keep building into the largest youth organization in the nation. But they also gave us the opportunity to build ourselves as leaders. They gave us the opportunity for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success. How did they found this organization? They not only gave us the opportunity to build ourselves as leaders, but to also help build this organization for the generations to come. Due to the 33 members in the beginning, Nevada FFA, you can build.
All around us, we see the people who build. Children, contractors, innovators, people around the world, and FFA advisors have all built something. And we can too. When we change our perspective on the word build, we go beyond just buildings and structures to building leadership skills, relationships, and even ourselves. Whatever it is that we build rubs off on us. James E. Casey put it this way: one measure of your success will be the degree to which you build up others who work with you. While building up others, you will build up yourself. Each day, we're all faced with opportunities to build. Are you taking those opportunities? The choice is yours. Nevada FFA, what will you build?